started a TV show, Coffee Club TV, CCTV.
The money is looking kind of crazy. I think it's per episode. We want to be the highest paid episodes.
Highest paid running vlogs.
Yeah, one of the highest paid running vlogs ever.
Within the first lap, it felt like I was running with like a different set of arms and legs from the week before. So
Where'd you get them from?
that's great. Dude, I don't know. That's a great question.
Cooper's
Diamond League debut.
his 800 season opener.
Just finished junior year of high school.
Yeah.
He's got to be like the best teenager of all time.
He's probably gone back to the hotel.
Any event.
He's probably gone back to the hotel and he's going to do homework. Chariot, who
I thought Yared won. I gave him the Triple Crown.
I did think Yared had it because Yared's lean. Like if you're in that position next to him, you're probably going to get out leaned. However, there is another guy with a great lean, Timothy Chariot, and Yared did celebrate.
He hit some good celebrations.
And then
He
redacted.
He hit like 6 different celebrations on unofficial results.
And then it got redacted. And then this is Yared's text.
Find out more on the Coffee Club podcast.
Okay.
Like and subscribe.
Coffee Club, Coffee Club. Grind your beans and grab your favorite mug. It's Ollie, Morgan, George, and Gus. It's them boys from Coffee Club. Boys from Coffee Club.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Coffee Club podcast for episode 233. And the three of us boys are reunited back in the studio. We're so happy to be here. We have so much to talk about today. We're in the midst of too many Diamond Leagues. We just actually got done watching the Oslo Diamond League, and we also have to recap the Stockholm Diamond League. So lots of exciting running talk. But before that, we're very excited to announce that this episode is once again brought to you by Stryd.
Stryd Pods. We got an ad read, and we're just going to roll right into it. And unlike last week, we couldn't find it for a while.
Let's do it.
So, if you've been running seriously for years, you've built something extremely valuable, personal instinct. Today's sponsor, Stryd, adds hard data. I wasn't sure whether to go American or not on that one.
Doing the both is helpful for most.
Some people might not understand.
We have
That's
the
what I
Australian
thought.
audience, we have the American audience. The European, is there a European way
Yeah,
of
maybe
saying
we
it?
could get a Chinese version.
Hard data to that instinct.
No? Okay.
No.
When something feels off, Stryd shows you where. A shift in form, a creeping load, an environment that demanded more than you realized. When you nail a session, Stryd shows you why. Motion, form, intensity, fatigue, environment, all captured second by second. Stryd clips onto the laces of your shoes within seconds, pairs with your watch, so it is with you for every run. Having both your instinct and the data behind it is an edge for wherever you are in your running journey. Learn more about Stryd at stryd.live/coffee club.
That was fantastic, George. I got an interesting thing about Stryd actually last week.
Tell us.
I've been having a weird experience, boys, sleepwalking recently. So unfortunately the pods, they clip into your laces. Don't do well with the foot hairs. So I've been taping them on my feet to see how my sleepwalking has been going. I noticed that I favor my left side for some reason between the hours of 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Heavy loading on the left side. But I don't remember it.
I don't know if they have sleep tracking abilities.
Well, it's been tracking on my phone that I've been sleepwalking around the house and leaning on my left side. Whether that's just like maybe doing some laps around the couch.
Does it track your REM?
It has been tracking my REM, and my REM is dialed in, as they say.
Atta boy.
But other than that, yeah, the mystery of me sleepwalking with my Stryd pods. I might strap them onto Meg's feet too because she enjoys the process of kicking me in my sleep, and I would love to see the impact.
How many miles do you get in per night?
I think it was 0.73.
What's your force ratio?
My what? Sorry.
Is it force or form?
Form ratio.
What's your form ratio?
Form ratio. Not good.
What's your LSS?
LSS.
Like something stiffness.
Yeah, it
It's
seems
like
like I was pretty loose, but much more
Nice.
stiff when I do it on recovery runs, like
Nice.
my 4 or 5 mile runs, which I've noticed there's a reason why for that. It's because they're recovery runs and I'm already stiff. Well, I guess so, maybe.
That's good.
But yeah, so we'll figure that out, that sleeping thing. So if you're interested in the Stryd pods and you sleepwalk, maybe strap them onto your feet with some tape.
Have you been liking them more?
I've been loving them.
You've upgraded from the single to the double.
I got the double, and also I think they're slightly new hardware, so I think they're a little bit better. I love them. I really like, you know me, I'm a big data guy. Keep things nice and controlled these
Data.
days. Lactate testing, Stryd pods goes hand in hand. Use the power stuff to try dial in a lot of the threshold work. I'm getting so into them that I am considering doing this I don't know if the people at On will like me saying this, but I am considering cutting holes into my light spray so that I can, because right now, it's like I'm not wearing my light spray for training because I can't put my Stryd pods in them. So I'm considering cutting holes in them. I went for a run.
The Blumenfeld method.
Yeah, like they do it. So I'm like, clearly, like it must work.
Or on maybe developing a light spray where you can clip it in.
The light spray is actually so resistant to being cut into. Like Ritz has cut like holes like for a couple of people that have like, I don't know, some foot thing.
Yeah.
And
Foot fetish, yeah.
And it doesn't like rip or anything. You can like just like, you can do the Galen Rupp like jersey tactic to the light spray.
The problem with that is
Make
mine
it even
did rip in Zurich a couple of years ago, so they have improved from that. So it is harder.
Back in the old days.
Back in the old days. But it is harder to cut them in. But you could make a nice little pattern.
And then maybe a zip tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was advised to do. I finally got I've been having a lot of fun with them. You have to like click some certain buttons, like to set them up, you have to click different buttons and stuff. And I didn't have the correct buttons clicked for being able to see the left and right foot stuff. And now I'm like obsessed with seeing that and trying to get perfect symmetry. In my running. And it's really fun to see.
Are you getting there?
I have really good symmetry unless like something's wrong with me. And which that's actually a really interesting thing. So like today in my workout, I wasn't feeling great and my right hamstring was sore and it's like totally shown in my data.
See, you looked pretty good.
It went from like
50-50
50-50 to like 45-55.
Wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Interesting. Wow.
So I was watching around the track today and
you thought I looked 50-50, didn't you?
I thought you looked 50-50. I thought you looked great.
I was doing fake.
That's why you're not a Stryd pod.
No, I'm not built like a Stryd pod. I mean, like I have a lot of problems in myself, but I've had those problems for years. So the Stryd pod's got a lot of work to do.
Ollie's creating his own device to tell people if they look good, and it's just like a camera that like shows them running, and then he has to do it live in person, so it's really labor intensive.
I do the director
you
thing.
guys look good.
The director thing where they have the chair and they sit and they just watch the film, and then they make comments on it.
Amazing. So I saw Obsession last night. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw it when it came out.
George, have you seen it?
What is it?
You got to watch it.
I mean,
he will not watch it.
Horror movie.
Oh
George
yeah.
will not watch it.
That.
There's two big horror movies that are
Backdoor.
making. I really want to see that as well.
I've been hearing stuff about this.
And
Is it called
Obsession.
Backdoor or Backrooms? Backrooms, Backdoors.
Back something.
Doors.
Is it doors? Okay.
I feel like I've seen something about
Back
it.
whatever.
No, I don't. I don't do horror.
Yeah, the story
It's
about
not
it.
happening.
I did talk about on the
They're cool.
podcast a few weeks ago about the story behind the film. Particularly
The YouTubers.
the YouTubers.
They're both
Corey
YouTuber
Baker.
ones.
Their YouTube is extremely hilarious, George. They're very, very funny. But he made a chair horror kind of comedy piece for YouTube, was very critically acclaimed, and then got this technically a loan, $750K to make this movie, and it is now like at $250 million.
It's the new meta.
But
Well, I guess horror movies
the
have always
problem with
been like
this, and this is something that we have to highlight as well, they're not getting any of that money.
Yeah.
They're not getting any of that money because
The studio.
the
gets it.
studio
Really?
bought the actual film from the Toronto Film Festival for $15 million. So the director gets $15 million, and then that studio from buying it have made.
So that's good work by the studio.
Well, it's good work.
That's a good business
It's a
decision.
classic Hollywood, like big business come in, take some really good idea,
Yeah.
and then just profit off it.
Why do horror movies always have like the tiniest budgets?
Because they're easy to make.
They're easy to make, and also
They're
creatively,
easy.
like I think there's not.
Well, they just don't cost that much because the effects that they use are actually not like these massive, like, they're not like blowing up planes or big CGI. They're more actual, like, they're like more cheap, like smart, like ways that they go about it.
Plus, a lot of the actors and actresses aren't like you. A lot of the big superstars don't tend
That's
to
the
go
other
to
big
horror
selling point for horrors is like
Yeah.
they don't normally try to get big actors for horror movies.
Yeah, true.
because
Cheap-
actually
cheap
the acting is actually hard in horror movies, I believe.
I thought the acting was amazing, and then
It's
we
very hard
looked
to
it up
act.
and we saw that the lead female actress only got paid around $20K for
And
it.
she was absolutely incredible. That's
She's
all she
really
gets. She doesn't
good.
get anything else.
Shit.
Absolutely.
But
Well,
she'll get
hopefully this will open up
she'll
doors
blow
for
up
her.
now, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and the actor as well. He did very. I mean, like the whole cast was incredible. It was very, very. The way I watched it with Megan. My girlfriend loves horror movies, and she was giggling and like loving it the entire time. I was super uncomfortable. I was like looking at the floor. I couldn't wait for it to be over.
Really?
Well, like it was a brilliant film. I enjoyed watching it in past tense, like it being over. But in the moment watching it, my brother and I were just like,
It's a lot.
my brother and I walked out because like it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Like, I think Meg texted or called me. She's like, "Hey, do you want to go see this movie? It just came out. We have to sit at the front of the theater." It's like, it's pretty packed. Like, it's just opening day, but it's had these really good reviews, blah, blah, blah. So we went, and me and Chris walked down. Chris says, that was the most fucked movie I've ever seen. He said, I'm never watching that again. Because it does bring in a lot of things about just control.
It's very dark.
And consent. The really, and it's like, it's hard because you can see elements of it in real life. Like, there is certain aspects of it that are quite upsetting. And also the actual supernatural side of it is kind of crazy. So
it's pretty fucked up. It's just a very well made movie.
What would your one Willow wish be, Morgs?
Oh, we were talking about this yesterday. That's a great question. Like, can we, well, the thing is, like, obviously I think you have to say like end world peace, or like end like hunger. You know?
But what happens is, if you end world peace and then all of a sudden aliens come and invade the planet, we have nothing to defend ourselves because we have no military because of world peace, and then we all get enslaved by this alien race, and then they blame you for it.
Well, that's the thing. I think you have to pick your wording really
carefully,
because that's the mistake that he made. I don't want to give away spoilers. Actually, I don't want to give away spoilers. You have to pick your wording very carefully.
Very carefully.
Maybe just $1 billion.
There is a theory about that as well, as that he his wish was going to be cursed.
Do you get 3 wishes in this movie or something?
No, you get one. You break the willow branch.
Just one, and that's it.
Yeah.
How many people get it?
You get one. That's it.
Everyone.
Every person gets one.
Well, you have to go. They're
have to
like
buy
rare.
them.
They're like, they're hard
to go
to
buy
find.
them. One willow wish.
Okay.
Do you have one, Ollie?
Yeah, my wish would be to get a unlimited supply of sparkling water, because that doesn't hurt anyone. Plus,
that's what you think.
Well,
then it becomes cursed.
I want an unlimited, self-sufficient supply of sparkling water that doesn't have any implications on the environment, on the economy, and on people's lives.
I was going to wish for Gus to live forever, but that would probably backfire.
Well, the problem with that is, who's going to look after him when I die? He's going to be in trouble there.
That would be dangerous.
He's been doing good. Gus, he's been doing good. Well,
it was a nice segue. So
it is actually. I'm just thinking.
So we did a thing.
Yeah.
We started a TV show, Coffee Club TV, CCTV, as the people are calling it. We released the first episode just yesterday for us, actually.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to everyone who's already seen it and who have left lovely comments.
Yeah.
Those comments are very invigorating.
Very
inspiring.
positive comments as
Great support already.
I was expecting...
99% of it for Gus, understandably.
Yeah.
That was my highlight of the video.
Gus back on camera is huge.
Getting Gus back there. Yeah.
I loved it.
The negotiation with contracts has been hard. He's been in high demand, Gussie, and... dealing with that sort of stuff with Gus now, he kind of knows how valuable he is.
His appearance fee was astronomical, but
it was a problem. We've spoken to Mr. Wang.
We had to take out one of those $750K loans that we get.
Not even that,
and we get nothing back.
I think like a lot of the rights and things are tied up with his lawyers, and there's a lot of issues at the moment. He was being a bit of a bitch about it, to be fair, because he also knows that he doesn't he needs to cough it up a little bit when it comes to well, not literally. I don't want him coughing up anything in the house because I have to clean it. But he was happy to be back, but he was a difficult person to meet. And this is what happens in Hollywood. This is what happens. We had the movie, and he gets too big. And he starts to act like he needs all these assistants, and we had to redo so many takes.
He
was abusing Asa at some point. I was like, dude, we need to get this shot done. We have to go to practice. And I can talk about this because I own him
for review before as well.
Yeah, but he was being a little bit bitchy. But he came through, and he was very polite to the rest of the makeup staff. He had to do some other things with that. But Mr. Wang and I have been talking about it. We're looking at, there's a lot of big possibilities here at the moment, and Gus is navigating. We don't want to give too much away, but it has blown up, and we're looking at a couple of streaming services, but they are evil. At the moment, there's a bid war between Netflix and Paramount Plus, but we don't know where Paramount Plus is going to end up. HBO Max have offered really bad rights towards they want to recast everyone for some reason. Gus was talking about recasting me. I don't know. My performance I thought was fine.
He told me, Morgan, if you don't fucking get the scene right, I'm bringing in Dev Patel.
Well, Dev Patel has
said.
Been brought up. Well, he's actually really interested. He's a big fan of the podcast.
Yeah.
He really wants to do it. His resume looks really good. Timothy Chalamet is growing his hair back, so Geordie's in trouble as well at the moment, but we are still filming Geordie's scenes. So that's more of an issue for George to deal with, Timmy, but luckily the Knicks are playing, so his priorities are a little bit shifted. And as for me, Gus is like, well, I'm good. We've got good connections with Dane DeVito. We might put him in for you. And I'm just thinking like that doesn't, I don't have Danny DeVito energy. I don't know where that's coming from. And I had an argument with him about like critiques about my acting performance, but there are issues with the HBO contract. But we're looking at different options. Tom is just dealing with just damage control with trying to keep Gus from signing any major deal at the moment yet, because the money is looking kind of crazy. I think it's $52 million per episode. It's one of the highest paid episodes around for podcasting.
Highest paid running vlogs.
Yeah, one of the highest paid running vlogs ever, which is crazy. We just have to figure out the right form. But first episode was great. Was a success.
How did you enjoy being the focus?
I was nervous, but I enjoyed it. I thought like, I got to watch a little bit of it just to see like how, like to give myself critiques. And I do seem like I act like exactly what I expect, just like a little bit sporadic, just all over the place a little bit. But that's just the way I operate. But it was good. We had some guest appearances. I mean, like Jackson took time out of his work to sign the contract. Meg's contract's still in negotiation. She also wants to replace me, but
that's a separate issue.
That's a separate issue. But yeah, it was very fun. Asa was great. Gus enjoyed it, and it was fun. It was fun to kind of show a little bit of insight into the on OAC vibes and
just your life in general,
and
behind the curtains
of my bodybuilding career as well. It was brought up a few times in the comments, which is exciting. And somebody mentioned, I have to remember this. If I had a Flame of the West Lord of the Rings tattoo, I do have that tattoo. It's right here on my arm. If you can see, if you're watching the YouTube, somebody noticed that. And
what's it called?
Unreal. It technically, I think.
Well, you did film most of the episode with no clothes on.
Yeah. See, I thought that was going to be
contractually.
That was something that
was required.
Yeah.
Was required. Well, Meg was like, if I'm going to be in this, you need to have your shirt off.
That's the
rules. Asa was saying like, for the effect of like putting on the on jersey, putting on the on shirt, like taking in that role of being the professional athlete for that day. That was kind of a transitional period as well for Ollie. But
I love how you said that. As if just for that day you became a pro athlete.
That was like my, when you put something on and you feel like you can be that
like
character.
A superhero costume.
Exactly. That's what.
No, I think you crushed it. I think for the fans, we plan on making more of them. We really enjoyed it. We've been wanting to do stuff like this for quite a while. Finally, just got the pieces together to do it, and we'll definitely try to keep banging them out, and we hope that they can grow and become something bigger and bigger, maybe even, take us to that next level that we're always talking about. So next episode should have George here starring, and we hope to film it pretty soon. George, any hints for the fans what they should be looking forward to?
How much of your feet is going to be in the shot?
Can't give anything away.
I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of shots of George's.
Just going to sneak it in between episodes one day.
Yeah.
People will get so confused on the YouTube though. Oh, new podcast. Wait a second.
What is this?
I was thinking for Geordie, like we could make it into like a little cooking episode, because George is a bit of a whiz. He's a bit of a whiz in the kitchen, and I think people don't understand how good Geordie is when he's cooking meat. So
that's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer. But obviously, Geordie's got. He's a layer. He's a layer cake.
Cooking channel's the dream.
He's an onion man. He's got many layers. And he makes me cry sometimes. But we don't have to get into that.
Yeah.
All right.
We could do a full 12 hours, because Asa, full disclosure, Asa and George live together. Asa's our cameraman.
Mm-hmm.
He could just film it all day.
And we can also exploit George.
It could be a 24-hour live
stream.
Just stream.
Be careful what you put out into the universe.
I love that you said that, because you would absolutely fucking hate that, George. You would hate that.
That'd be a lot.
24 is a big number.
Yeah.
Hey, for the fans, we'll do anything. But yeah, we do have some bean shout-outs, huh?
Yeah, we do. We have a few, don't we?
You can start us off.
So we were visited by a very special person. Mr. No Context was in town the last few days.
Was his face blurred out?
He was the entire time.
75%. 25% of the time, it was pixelated.
Couldn't make it out. He was stopping over from Festival of Miles, which was just last weekend, I guess. And so from St. Louis, he brought some beans from Upshot Coffee, which look really good. And then also, I don't know how many of his details I'm going to give away right now. He's from California, so
that's probably fine. 50 million people are from California.
Go find him. So he also brought some beans from Naysayer Coffee Roasters, in Napa, California. And we haven't tried these yet. So we're going to try them and then we can give some reviews and see how good they are. But yeah.
See,
it
this
was great to have in
shape,
town,
this shape
as
of
always.
bag is always.
You don't
is
like
always,
that?
No, it's good.
I like that.
Yeah,
I think it's a good sign. The other-
green flag.
That's
for
a green
sure.
flag. Red flag is when the bag's like too big, generally speaking.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a red flag.
Well, I've
Makes me
noticed
big.
as well, like the paper bags, like the brown paper bags, they've been couple
Red flag?
they're like, I would say orange. It's an orange flag. It's a little warning.
Beige. Oh,
Beige
what's
flag. I
Beige
agree with
flag,
you on that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I got a couple bags.
Those are normally the ones that seem like the dark roast.
Yeah.
Dark
Which-
roast, because the paper's there to absorb all the oil. Okay. I got 3 bags in Stockholm. First one, Ollie, you're going to love this one. Throwback. Do you remember, I don't know where you got beans from. Do you remember Elaine?
Yeah.
Episode 147. Coffee from Elaine.
Yeah.
Went to you. I can't remember where you said. Do you remember where you got him?
Uh,
Aussie bloke.
Wasn't it?
It wasn't in Stockholm. It was somewhere different.
No, I thought it was in
Ollie hasn't been to
Rome. I thought it was
Stockholm.
in Rome.
Oh my God.
Or was it in Oz?
It
Or
could have been in Oslo.
well,
Could have been in Rome. I thought it was overseas.
Let's
but I'm not sure.
triangulate this. If it was episode 147, I've remembered every single episode. So that means that that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this
Maybe that
happened
wasn't
before,
Rome.
that we've had a second. Well, yeah, she probably has a second
sure
bag
we
of beans
have.
from someone.
Yeah.
But
I remember the name.
a few, 3 or 4 Aussie crew found me after.
I thought they were
after
in
the
Rome,
race.
but maybe
A couple of
Could
them
be.
moved to Stockholm. And living there now.
that's
I know,
sick.
it's chilling. This, I think now we were so inspired by us, but apparently they started their own running podcast
Oh,
Love that.
called The Journeyman.
the Journeyman. We'll check it out, guys.
Shout out.
And then, the beans, Horse Espresso, roast sincerely is the roastery.
They're from
Correct?
Stockholm.
Well, okay. I think he lived in Copenhagen. He said they were from Copenhagen, but it says the roastery is from Berlin. So, you guys worked that one out. Sincerely roastery though. Good. Kind of cool bag. Okay, that was first one. And then lovely girl came up to me found me at the warm-up track actually. Annie. These are classic. Pascal roastery. This is where Curtis lives when he's in Stockholm. I don't know if you've seen the story.
Like the popular spot.
That's classic. There's like 3 or 4 of these, and they're delicious. These are some Ugandan beans from Pascal, and she wrote the note on the bag post race. Said congrats on that great race.
Oh,
So
nice.
it was like live sending them. Pascal, I went there a lot, and then third bag, I actually didn't see who these were from because Will gave them to Kelsey, who gave them to me. And somehow they've come from Missoula, Montana to Stockholm
Quite a journey.
and now all the way back to Boulder from Drum Coffee Roasting.
And the beans are from Brazil too, so that's a Mr. Worldwide right there.
These are well traveled. Yeah, single origin Brazil. I had these this morning. They were really yummy, actually.
Love it.
So a bit of a range of
That's fun.
roasteries, but I got them all in Stockholm. So thank you. Appreciate the
Yeah. Thank
love
you
and
very much,
support out in
guys.
Stockholm.
Amazing. I just found out how hard it is to search for a specific episode of our podcast. We don't have like a feature because we don't like put like at one
it not on
point I used to put in the thumbnail the number, and now we don't do that anymore. So I was trying to find specifically episode 147. Impossible.
Let me do some impossible. Let me do
What
some
about in the
detective.
notes?
Good thinking.
Yeah.
That could
detective wise though, it says sorry that I couldn't bring your beans all the way from Gold Coast this time. So I'm guessing they were beans were from Gold Coast, but
the
they
first
brought
time.
them. They brought them all the way to an event, which must be in Europe. I'm thinking.
This is
can't-
crazy.
Yeah,
This is
deep dive right here.
they're from Monaco. It was Monaco.
Ah,
Really?
I think so.
okay. Now I am remembering bits and pieces. Monaco was kind of crazy because it must have been after
Monaco
the race.
pre-Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
It must have been after the race.
There you
I
go.
watched that race again recently. For some reason it came out.
I actually ran okay
There's
in
when
that
Jakob
race.
ran 3:26.
Yeah. I got 5th, I think.
Really?
5th, yeah, 5th.
Is that where Yared
Something like
came
that.
second or third?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was third, I think.
4th.
Third or fourth, something
Because
like
the two
that.
Kenyans were in front of us.
Chariot was
Big
in
Chariot.
there.
Chariot
T again.
and was it Kiprop? No.
It was not Kipro.
Renault?
Yeah, who knows?
But yeah, me and Yo got 4th and 5th, and we were kind of like, damn. Because he ran 29, I ran 31. I remember that. It was a good race. All right. Well,
Jakob ran 3:26 that day.
0.7, yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
It was
So that's his
paced. It
PB.
was paced so
Is that still
quick.
his PB?
Yeah.
Probably is, right?
That's his PB.
That's fast. Wild.
Well, speaking of Stockholm, should we get stuck into that?
Yeah. So last time we checked in with George, it was actually not that long before he was going to go race. And obviously he was coming off the last race at Rabat and he was trying to get the body feeling good to go again. So catch us up, George. What happened in those few days since we last spoke and the race?
In those few days, I drank some more coffee. Jason arrived. We went on some scooter tours to get coffee. We moved down to the Meat Hotel in the city, which is top. I think it might be the best food on the Diamond League circuit. Especially,
What are we talking?
mostly, well, they put on like a little celebration like dinner thing after the race. Like you come, because it's kind of nice because it's a little bit earlier of a meet. It's like 5 till 7 as opposed to like some of these late ones where you end up eating at like midnight. So you can get back by like 8 or 9. And they're like candlelit dinners, like tablecloths, candles.
Fancy.
It's romantic. The lighting's all dimmed and they bring out
Swedish meatballs?
No, just steak.
Just meatballs.
There's this guy carving steaks right off a big
Big
Was it the
roast
guy
beef.
from Ratatouille with the little rat in his head just going like this?
Was it Salt Bay?
Salt Bay.
Yeah, I
Was
think
there
it was
any-
Salt Bay. And
Man,
there was
he's
a
fallen far.
Actually, I mean, you probably get paid pretty good.
I was
for
going
that
to say,
gig.
he probably would, but is he selling steaks for millions of dollars? Anyway,
Yeah, he's in
sidetrack.
Dubai. Yes.
so he went like bankrupt or something.
He probably did. All right.
I think he did fall.
We're
all the
going to
way.
go on one of our
There was
tangents.
there was a fish and chip stand.
Oh,
like,
lovely.
there's
That's
these, like,
good.
I like that. I like that. I like that. The vinegar?
Donnelly was right into that.
Oh, how is Jordan going?
Yeah, loving life.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in
really
ages.
that.
I'd love to catch up with him. Shout out to him.
And they like this little ice cream stand with like these like boats. They're like little Swedish boats with ice cream in it. I think they're like some traditional like dessert thing with strawberries and whipped cream. And normally they have like sparkling non-alcoholic wine. Wait, they actually just had 4 bottles of wine on the table. It was
They said, you guys are getting drunk tonight.
yeah, pretty much.
You have a choice.
So yeah, they put on a delicious post-race dinner every year. I always look forward to it, and they put on a bloody good meat as per usual.
I have one comment that's negative. Everything else is positive. Can we talk about the mascot?
I actually didn't see the mascot. What was he?
Did you see what the mascot is, Ollie? It's like an ant. Is it?
I just saw the one in Oslo. It was like a strawberry or something.
The Oslo is always a strawberry.
It's all- because
I'm
it-
behind the strawberry.
It's the festival, the strawberry festival they have.
The Stockholm one's an ant.
I think it was
Why
an
is
ant
it
or a
an
bug.
ant?
I just love
I
that.
gotta find a picture.
I love that was the one negative that Morgan brought up, and Geordie had no idea.
I didn't see the mascot.
I hope that wasn't like some like culturally insensitive thing where it's like, hey, that's actually like the most important like person. in
Insect.
Stockholm.
Maybe it's the national insect of Sweden.
I swear, I'm trying to find a picture. I swear, it's a bug. Do you think that's an ant? Surely
Oh, that's definitely
that's straight out of Bug's Life.
Wait,
definitely out of
ants don't have eyes
No,
like
straight
that.
out of ants.
and
Sorry.
this one. Oh, wait, this one.
Yeah.
I think that's an ant.
That is an ant, but it looks like a Bug's Life ant.
Wait, is Ants and Bug's Life separate movies, right?
Yeah, but it looks like a mixture between the two because Bug's Life, the ants are like blue, and then the ants are like that color, like beige.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say straight out of Ants.
yeah. But they look like the same.
Is-
Similar vibes.
Is the
Similar
meat
vibe as
sponsored by
Bug's Life.
ants?
Big
The
ants.
movie?
Mm.
Sorry, I just had to. get that
Yeah.
out.
Crazy aside, didn't see that. I didn't see the ant. I don't remember that being a big part of.
Geordie was too busy watching the meat
My
That
guys.
was,
racing
that was a big
experience.
part of my viewing experience.
Geordie was too busy eating.
Uh,
Eating.
we had a fun little pre-meet. on FloTrack, if anyone saw that. Part of the I don't know.
Were you mic'd up or was Yared mic'd up?
Yeah, I was mic'd up in Oslo today or yesterday, I think. I was in Stockholm. I think I don't know what level of sponsorship On is doing for the Diamond League.
They sponsor the
FloTrack
FloTrack
specific stream or something.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. So we did a bit of stuff there. Did a nice little run from through the city, and it ended up being like Swedish National Day, like 4th of July, but for Sweden.
That's pretty
basically.
cool.
And so there was parades and all sorts of crazy shit going on in the city. And then I raced finally after a week of hanging out in Stockholm, and apparently Albacali had asked for 7:55 pace.
Really?
Was what we had 4 pacemakers scheduled
In Stockholm.
Only 3 made it to the start line.
Still a lot.
Still a shitload. Still an unnecessary amount.
Even for steeple, that's like that's a lot for like even a 1500.
That's a lot.
You always don't want that many in a steeple. They're like actually getting in your way.
One of them fell. So yeah, you definitely don't want that many. One of them fell in like this first lap. So that was ambitious.
I thought it was a very peculiar race.
It was an interesting race.
And in the first 50 meters, Albacali said, you know what? Not today.
I thought he was like purposely sitting on you.
Oh, dude.
That's what I thought.
In the first 100 meters, he just gets right on my shoulder, and I was like, this seems intentional.
I thought he was doing
it. Was like, hilarious, actually.
And I was really confused by it because I'm like, you just broke 8. Like, surely you just want to like run fast again. But no, it seems like he wanted to change things up, which is cool.
He was probably concerned that like he knew that Geordie was going to come through.
But it just meant that no one went with the pacemakers then. Well, actually, a couple did.
No, I think they were just all paces.
Really?
I think that was just all the
at
paces.
Least one of the guys, one of the Kenyan guys that
and then just died?
Came back to the pack, yeah.
Really? Maybe one. I thought it was just like 4 pacemakers up
Could
the
be
front, just like doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Albacali just has that power in the steeple right now that
I can't wait till you have that power, George, because then you're going to have no paces. Geordie's going to deliberately be like, I'm the world champion, no paces. And everyone's going to be complaining. It's like, nah, no paces. And then you just...
like, if he doesn't go with it, then no one does. Which I was happy with. He came and ran next to me for a while. And I was like, oh, hey, bro.
Did you have a chat?
No, I didn't have a chat.
Oh, what a shame.
I was trying not to fall. And...
hey, bro.
Yeah, within the first lap, it felt like I was running with like a different set of arms and legs from the week before. So
where'd you get them from?
That's great, dude. I don't know. That's a great question.
Stockholm supplies some new arms and legs,
which was a relief because like it was hard to know how messed up I was the week before, and I feel like I was saying last week, I was like hoping that it was, just because I was really unwell, and it seemed to be the case a week later, which was nice. Like it felt like I was running with a system that was, cooperating at decent strength a week later. So that was nice, and a tactical race is always fun. It felt like a heat at Worlds or something.
Yeah, you guys are coming off like a couple 245s ish.
Yeah, was it? I think something like that.
Around there.
Yeah, more like 8, 10, 8, 15 pace as opposed to last week. I think those guys must have been tired from like all those guys that ran. Apart from Freddie.
Yeah,
apart from Freddie.
The other guys that ran that also broke 8 were obviously happy to chill. I think one of them finished behind me somehow. So yeah, no one was keen to go get after the pace. I wonder if did they just like turn the lights off?
I don't remember.
They were probably so far ahead it didn't even matter.
I do not remember.
And yeah, felt pretty good through a couple of K, and I honestly think my hurdles were worse than the week before, which was a little annoying. And especially, I feel like my water jump the last 2 to 3 laps were not great, and were definitely like just costing me a little bit of momentum in the last couple of laps, where there was like, I feel like there was a really good opportunity to go with Albacali probably, with like 600 to go probably. like I think it was kind of it was a nice step in the right direction from the week before, but it was also felt like almost a missed opportunity in that if I'm ever going to win a Diamond League, it's probably one that's going in like 8:10 and not 7:55. So
don't talk yourself out of that. You never know.
Yeah, you do. You never know. But at the moment, 8:10 would be nice. 8:05 to 8:10 is kind of where I could see myself.
Do what I did.
At the moment.
Just let 6 people fall and then
do it,
and then just run like a pretty solid race.
So I think like a better second to last lap, I think would have been like the difference between trying to compete with Al-Bakkali over the last lap.
That's when he kind of picked it up and made his big move.
He did make a move then. How was the hurdling?
You just talked about it.
But like, sorry, I'm more.
But I had a decent last kind of lap and caught a couple people.
You did have a really nice finish still,
and came fifth. So
and you ran your second. I mean, you ran your second fastest steeple ever.
Yeah, I saw that.
Were you like? And I was like, is that real?
That doesn't sound
right.
Well,
because your PB is 8 or 9, right?
Yeah, I've just never run 8, 10, 11, or 12. So
what was your second best time after 8 or 9?
8:13 something again.
Oh, really?
But you've run around. You probably run it like
I've run so many
8:15. Like
yeah, I run way too often.
Because even I feel like in the steeple, even when it's a slow race, you still often get under 8:20 and like down to that times like
just with
when
the
you
kick.
pick it up at that last K.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you talk about the water jumps?
Yep.
See, this is the one thing.
Oh, what have you been thinking about?
Nice to hear you're paying attention over there.
No, I was honestly thinking about when George ran in Rabat, and I was told by Koki and by Dathan that your cooldown was almost harder than the race.
I told you guys that last week as well.
Yeah.
I didn't cool down.
I was thinking about that, but I was thinking about Stockholm. I was
trying to save face right now.
No, I was thinking about Stockholm, and I'm thinking like, did you cool down? Did you do any?
Yeah, like that was like how I knew I was.
You felt like normal post
normal.
race.
Yeah.
In Rabat, I laid down for like 30 minutes because I couldn't move. And
you walked
Stockholm,
like
I probably could have worked out.
Could you have done some hurdling
after?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would I do that? I just raced.
Oh, he's really set on the hurdles right now.
He's so.
I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah,
just thinking about hurdling.
Jogged for ages and had plenty of energy. So
you know when people do like post race like workouts, like 800s or threshold. Imagine if you see George just just hurdling after a steeple. It's like I'm doing some post race workout.
Didn't
get enough hurdling.
Yeah, well, I mean, anytime you can come, I mean,
it's a quick turnaround.
Top 5 at a Diamond League, that's always like nothing to sniff at. That's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Quick turnaround from Rabat to Stockholm, like that kind of progression for you. Like you must be really happy with that because that just shows you that it's you were just very unwell.
And you actually were only 3 seconds behind Al-Bakkali at the end? Like 3 or 4? It actually was not that.
And last week I was 20 seconds behind. So
it was actually like pretty close.
Yeah. Big change from the week before, and hopefully. It feels like there's a lot in the tank. Like it felt so slow the first 2K, which is
a good feeling.
That tells me you can run 7:55 and win it.
Did you
another month,
and then you'll be there.
Were you watching Mondo Steeple while you were?
No,
sorry.
The hurdling.
They are always
you as well.
It's so funny how often the pole vault is happening at the same time as a steeple. It was the same in Paris and Tokyo.
Really,
the pole vault was on at the same time.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I don't know why they always line up.
So you get no attention.
But I think just like I think the steeple feels better as you go through the summer just because you get more hurdle reps in. Like not even just that the hurdling gets better, it's more just you become a little more resistant to hurdling a lot, like anything.
And hurdling's important.
That makes sense.
You just get less tired from the hurdles. I mean, really before Rabat, I did 4 400s over hurdles. Like that's all I'd done. One session of 400s, 4 times 400 over hurdles. And so, it's not very much. And once I can do a bit more of that over the next month to 2 months, they just like, you just get a little bit more out of the hurdles, and they don't beat you up as much by the time you get to a lap or 2 to go. So that'll be nice. Plus getting
there's that old saying,
getting a little fitter.
That old saying, you hurdle more, you're not too sore.
That's a good
I
one.
like it. It's
That's a
good.
one. No, very excited to see as you progress through the season because, that was a really good step forwards right there.
Do have a bone to pick with the Diamond League though, George. I was watching you on my run and I was pretty annoyed that I saw about 3 laps of your race because they wouldn't even show the pole vault jumping. They would just film
Mondo.
the pole vaulters walking around. I'm like, dude, the steeplechase is on right now and I'm watching like 4 laps of it.
The walking around bit is annoying.
Like, I want to see them. I want to see them vault. I don't want to see them walking around sitting on the bench drinking water. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
So Diamond League, I know you're listening. I appreciate you for showing the different events. It's really nice. I want to see the race and I want to see them vault. I'm sure you can work out a way to, cut the gap between walking around, playing with their hair, taking a drink, where George is hurdling well in Stockholm. So
It's huge for Curtis Marshall to beat Mondo.
Shout out.
His own play. It was Mondo. I think it was a
New king of Sweden.
40 win streak for Mondo.
It was
leading
back to
into
like
that.
2023 or something.
Yeah,
that's crazy, dude.
it's so silly. So
imagine winning like 1,500 or 5K.
Apparently they like
40 times.
Apparently they like panned to the crowd and there were just kids just like
crying.
bawling. They're absolutely devastated.
Sorry guys,
for the hero Mondo.
Did he say what is it? Just he was just distracted with his wedding, or like what happened?
He said something like that in his interview. He's like apologizing. It's like, sorry, I jumped so bad.
I feel like people in the jump
Something about
events,
unfocused.
like high jump and like pole vault, sometimes you just have off days,
But he hasn't had 40 times.
Yeah, but I guess probably on his slightly off days he still wins.
Yeah. So he needed a really off day.
He was jumping 605 for when he got bowed out. If he jumped that, he would have won. So
I mean, Curtis didn't even jump 6.
No,
I mean,
he jumped
there
590.
was bad conditions for pole vaulting. It was so windy, which is why I think most of the distance races were not super fast, apart
Except
from
for the
the 800s.
Let's talk about some 800s, some absolute cinema.
Yeah.
We can talk about both
Bangers.
Stockholm and Oslo as well.
The Scandinavia tour.
Seriously, I guess we'll talk about the women's 8 first. Crazy race. I think, Keely just ran a 400 in Rabat, which was a nice way to start the season. And she didn't run as fast as she wanted to run. I saw some clips that someone posted where like she said in training, she thinks that she could run like a 49 or something. Like that's what they were talking about in training. And then she ran, I think, a 51.
Yeah, I think so.
Which, she was off the back of that race a bit. But for an 800 runner, that's still actually like extremely fast.
Still rapid.
400, so everyone knew that she was ready to go coming off a indoor season where she broke the world indoor 800 meter record. And she's probably saying like she wants to attack that outdoor world record this year, which is, I think it's the oldest track record out there. And a lot of people consider it to be an extremely not legit.
Record. Yeah.
Not legit record.
153 low.
Along with the second fastest time.
Yeah.
Both of them. And so that was the storyline going into the race. Enter, is it Audrey?
Audrey Vero.
Is that how you pronounce it? That's very good Swiss pronunciation.
Or maybe it's Vero.
Coming off, so she had just won in Rabat, and she
looked amazing in Rabat too.
She's been doing great, and she was not afraid. She went in front of Keely initially. Keely went around her, and then she still had more in the tank at the end. Breaks 154, 153 high to run. I think was that then the third fastest ever. So like some people consider the world record.
I'm calling it the world record.
Keely in second place, breaking her own PB,
national record for
national
UK.
record. Crazy.
Unreal.
Yeah.
No, it was a great race to watch.
Keely.
I mean, it's nice to see. I mean, they're they're great runners and competitors to watch. That last 100 was electric. It really was.
I'm sure it's the fastest clean time of all time, but I think just the hope is that they just get the world record anyway.
Yeah, which I mean, like
Keely. I mean, she's said the whole year that she's going for it in London. So maybe I'm sure
doesn't want to peak too early.
I'm sure Vera will now surely she'll be in that.
Yeah, to keep it moving.
Maybe we'll see on that day
whether
they can actually they can get it done, and then we can stop talking about this non-legit world record.
Yeah,
from the 80s.
From the 80s. Sage had an interesting race, 850 meter race. She was running lane 3 for most of it. I was talking to her at practice.
There's a lot of bodies, huh?
She just said that it's just like so strenuous to get around even one person because like all those girls are running so quick, But at 2 races, 2 158s, like it's obviously like she's disappointed because she wants and she can do a lot better than that. But it's all good to kind of get those races out, get some experience in, chip away at some of those tactics that are going to matter later on. But I tell you what, the 800s, they're just full of like this two lane.
Really
They're just
stacked.
a lot of people in it, and they're all stacked and they're all running really fast. I mean, the women's 800 has been like that for the past few years. It's just been.
What's nice in the 8 is you just keep doing them.
You just keep doing them.
Yeah,
yeah.
very nice.
And one
Did
at one
Rabat,
time,
did Stockholm, doing another one in LA this week.
Yeah.
She's basically racing every single weekend.
Why
you can
not?
just keep going in the 8. You just have one that's like, not quite right. Just do another one.
Yeah.
It's kind of an ideal event for that.
It is.
Men's
Then
8.
On the men's side, so this was Cooper's
Diamond
800
League debut.
His 800 season opener for outdoors.
Just finished junior year of high school.
Yeah,
In between
17, I
indoors
think.
and outdoors.
absolutely crazy.
Since he won Worlds, got through junior year of high school. Well done.
Yeah, congratulations to him on finishing that. So every Diamond League 800 on the men's side has been so stacked, like for the last couple of years. Same like cast of characters just going for it every single time. This one, his main competitor was A-Rop, who we all know how good he is. Plus a bunch of other amazing runners in it as well. But A-Rop was the one leading out the front, and Cooper was just able to sit on him and just look real good doing that, and then just casually go past in the end to open his 800 season with a 142.7 Diamond League win.
Stupid.
And if that wasn't good enough, backs it up today in Oslo against Wanyoni, who is probably he's been the best 800 runner, I would say. And
you
the last 3 years.
His comment at the presser? So
do not see
funny.
it.
He said,
About moving to the 1500.
this kid's going to maybe move to the 1500.
When Yon, you said,
Yeah. And when Yomi, and it was a great battle.
He's unbeaten in the 15, I think.
Yeah, it was a great battle. They went to the line. Cooper ran
photo finish.
under 18 world record, 142.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, 142.20. It was a.
Did he not?
142.08 and 09.
Did he not have that already?
No, I think
Did
it was
Amos
definitely
have that
no.
from like London or something?
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
already had the under 18.
he must
he?
have broken his own.
Amos would have had the under 20,
Yeah,
but I think he ran 141.73 at the
I think
Olympics.
you're right. I
yeah.
think you're right.
I think he's just
Or something
broken
like
his
that.
own.
142.0.
He became the third fastest American. He went ahead of Donovan Brazier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So who's he
Crazy.
behind? Just
Bryce has the record,
Bryce has the
doesn't he?
record.
And then
from Paris.
Who's the guy who had the record for a long time?
Was it?
Lockham.
Did Donovan not have the American? No, Donovan had the American record
Did he?
before Bryce broke it. I'm sure.
Oh, Hoey?
Oh yeah, probably.
Hoey might be up there as well.
I think you're right. Jeez. He's just. He was even more confident this week. He went with like 250 to go. He said
He probably
"Fuck,
went too early.
definitely went too early, but he was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to send it down the back straight around Wanyonyi. Gets caught again with like 20 to go, and then
Holds him
somehow
up.
has a crazy last 5 meter surge with the dive and wins it in the photo finish by 100th of a second.
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
Unbeaten in the Diamond League.
what do you even like say about this stuff, guys?
He's got to be like the best teenager of all time.
He's probably
In, like,
gone back
in,
to the
like,
hotel.
any event.
He's probably going back to the hotel and he's going to do homework. He's probably like, I got algebra.
No, he's having just like the best summer of his life.
Yeah.
Summer break, baby.
Summer break.
Oh, he's in
School's
summer break.
out.
School's out. Yeah.
Well, that's
All
what
his
he's saying.
mates are out.
They were
Like,
saying he can't, like, he won't be able to finish the season because he'll have to go back to high school in like August.
As if. That's lame.
Surely he goes to Ultimate at this point.
You have to.
I'm sure they'll be able to find races.
He's
for him.
so young. So, like, I think obviously, like, yeah, we expect him to be able to continue to improve and, like, be attacking the world record at any point between now and, like, let's say LA Olympics. Like, that'd be, like, such a good storyline.
Yeah.
But also his time is right now. You know, it's not
Yeah.
like his time is like
In a couple
in
of
a year
years.
from now.
Yeah.
His time is right
He's
now.
proven that
I wonder what
he's
he's
the best
ranked in the world right now.
So first, probably.
He'll be up there pretty soon if he keeps doing this.
Yeah.
World champ indoors, 2 Diamond Leagues in 142,
Yeah.
plus his 142 at USA's last year.
Yeah, he's got to be like
Plus
He's got to be
something
one or
else.
top
two.
5 by now.
Top 5, you'd think.
Yeah. So
Unbelievable.
it's like, yeah, there's nothing you can really say about it. There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to I guess,
Just enjoy
it.
Just enjoy the cinema.
which
It's,
is exactly what
It's
what
funny
it is.
talking to like all the other 800 guys. Like I sat with Bryce a bunch and chatted to like Jake and Ben Patterson and JR and Pete, like, and just asking them all like, and Donovan actually, just like they're all just like, "What, dude? What can you do?" He's just like,
Literally.
yeah, it's just unbelievable.
It's crazy. And so the other big one for us was Yared Nuguse. We got to give the massive shout out to Yared. He just today completed the Triple Crown, the Triple Threat.
Well, no, he didn't.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. In my head, he did.
Oh my gosh, that's.
Almost.
There was a moment where, well, actually, he did think he'd done the Triple
Well,
Crown.
I
Well,
have
we haven't even covered his Stockholm race. Stockholm was going to be a rematch versus Cam from
Milrose.
Milrose. Cam had an unbeaten streak in 2026, all through indoors, all through outdoors so far, and took Yared to 20 or 30 meters to go. But Cam just trying to run like Jakob these days.
It did look very Jakob-esque.
Took it on with at 800 to go. Had two back straights into the wind, so maybe that was enough to take some sting out of his legs.
247 through the 1200, so they were moving, and to deal with that wind as well, it
seemed like they were going to run like 328 or something.
Yeah,
well, considering going into the race, I thought he was going to run 327 because we had seen him solo from meter 0. 329. So it's like the math seems simple. It's like you add some pacemaking there till 800 or 1K.
Yep.
That's a couple of seconds.
Yep.
But yeah, and also he was coming off running a 144 low,
almost
800.
Flat, yeah.
So
third all-time strike.
Everyone was like, okay, he's about to go just do his thing. He's about to go pull a Jakob. And yeah, I would say watching it, you could tell on the last lap, it's like, this is when you got to be picking up and sprinting, and you could tell like he just didn't have like those extra gears, and that maybe he just like was just a tiny bit tired, and that's what he said.
The zap out of his legs from the 800. I mean, he said he was incredibly frustrated with the race. I mean, I was expecting the record to go. I was forming a text message for him at some point, but watching the race, I thought like when they went through 1200, I thought, oh, he's got it. He's definitely got it. Like because of how well he's progressed in his previous races. I mean, his race at Lakeside in Melbourne, he ran 330 in headwind, and it was an incredible race. Doing that. But it did seem like he fought for the race for the win, and like at that point, time's not important. But it did look like that last 300 was hard, and he just stayed composed and kept it going and competed with Yared to the line.
Yeah, it worked well for Yared because Yared, I think, was like, "This is my ticket, just going to sit right here and then wait to the end." And that's exactly what he did. And coming off Rabat, he was able to get another big Diamond League win.
Diamond League dub.
I think it's showing how hard it is to like run
away from people
like Jakob would and just like run away from everyone by leading the last 2 laps in the Diamond League.
Well, let's lead on. We can lead on from that from Oslo, which is only like 4 days later, 5 days later from Stockholm.
3. Sunday to Wednesday.
So you go from a 3:30 race, headwind, zappy legs, to this mile in the Dream Mile. The conditions look pretty good from maybe a little windy, maybe a little cold.
I didn't look if there was wind or anything, but
I think not windy, but cold. Good. I think it was better 5K weather.
Good 5K weather. Average middle distance weather. Terrible sprinting weather. But it looked like they were going to pace. They're getting paced for 3:46, 45.
45, but no one really wanted to go and be that sacrificial lamb that Jakob was very willing to be every single race.
Because he knew that he wasn't the lamb.
Roberto fucking thought about it.
Roberto fucking did great.
Sent it in the first 150 meters.
Yeah.
I think he wanted that clear space.
Yeah. I mean, he's had some issues in the past with not having clear space, so good to see him up the front.
He's so good off the line.
Yeah.
Robert gets out so hard. He's out in like 12 seconds every race.
And he lost slotted in, but Cam was actually at the back this time, so different tactic.
Flip the script.
Yared was just mingling in the middle, just checking on everyone.
Yared was always positioned well. It seemed like where he was in a good spot, out of trouble on the outside, looking at the front, waiting to make his move.
Yeah,
up there.
and then it looked like they were slowing down a little bit once the paces got off, so it was going to be a big kick. I think they went through in 2:51. Came through around, and then it looked like it was going to be a race because there's a lot of people still there. And I have a text from Yared from after the race. But they came through, and it was an absolute, like, almost an equal tie first between our boy Timmy Chariot.
I thought Yared won. I gave him the Triple Crown.
I did think Yared had it because Yared's lean. Like, if you're in that position next to him, you're probably going to get out-leaned. However, there is another guy with a great lean, Timothy Chariot. He leans pretty far forward.
He's a wily veteran.
He is a veteran of the lean, and he hasn't won. I think Geordie mentioned hasn't won a Diamond League in quite some time. So seeing him come through, he just got the dub, but Yared did get put first before they did the official results, and Yared did celebrate.
He hit some good celebrations.
And then
He hit
redacted.
He hit like 6 different celebrations on unofficial results.
And then it got redacted.
I
And then this
respect
is
it.
Yared's text. Celebrating and realizing I lost is like a top 5 nightmares for me. Never gonna forgive Oslo for that one. So
Dude, not Oslo. That's all
not
on
really their
him.
fault.
The results weren't up, and he was just celebrating.
I love that he directed the blame about him losing the race to the meet, not to him.
That's hilarious.
So good. But shout out to Timmy for taking that dub. And
Maybe Yared's never heard of unofficial results.
Cam is super close.
Cam was
Third.
coming through on
Yeah.
third. Maybe, I mean, like he probably wanted to give himself less strain and just come through at the end. And he looked pretty
He did
good.
well to be that close to those guys.
3:48 was the time. So they didn't run too fast, but their last 200 or 300, I imagine, was rapid quick. So it was good for the fellas after just only 3 days.
Yeah.
Amazing result.
No, it was another great race. I mean, obviously we'd love to see Jakob in there doing his thing. And I think a lot of people in the field would also love to have Jakob in there because it probably takes a lot of the stress off you. But it's great racing.
Yeah.
It's really good racing to
It is,
watch, and
yeah.
it's really entertaining, and there's a lot more. Whenever this is what sports try to achieve is like variability in results, unpredictability. That's what makes it exciting, and that's different storylines. So while it is amazing, yes, to see someone try and chase a world record every single weekend, we love to see races like this, and this was another great one. And is it finally like, is it a bit of a breather now for these 1500 meter guys, or is there like another Diamond League 1500 coming up soon?
I know. I think it settles down to like Prix.
I think so. Doha was
like 2 or 3 weeks. I think.
reportedly supposed to be in that window. I don't think it will be now.
Probably not going to happen, huh?
Probably not going to happen. So,
But that doesn't have a 15, does it?
I thought it did.
Really?
Yeah. I
who
thought
knows?
it did, but it maybe didn't because I think Stockholm took a 15 and maybe it took it from Doha potentially. But the next big one is Prix, I think. After
So
that.
we got some time.
Got some time.
Couple weeks till then.
Yeah.
No, it is great when the big guys of the sport lose just occasionally.
True. That's what they say.
Got to lose to win.
Yeah. And in a very similar type vibe race was the men's 5K because again they had like somewhat ridiculous pacing lights and paces out there, and it seemed like we were watching it right before the pod and we were like, who in this field
Asked for world record.
this pacing? Because clearly no one is that interested in running it, and they still ran like it wasn't like a jog fest. They were running like a solid pace, like 7:48 through 3K, and then Kai took over on the 4K, but because it had been like a little bit more moderate pace, it was so exciting because like there were so many amazing runners still in it, and it was a very, very, very entertaining finish. Got to give a big shout out to Kai breaking the Australian record,
12:50,
which I think we all knew was coming.
Yeah.
We knew we had the potential to do that for quite a while now. 12:50, that has a nice ring to it. That's a very fast time.
12:49 would have been.
It also
really
has a
nice.
nicer ring to
It's
it.
a nicer
technically.
blank snuck under there with a 9.99.
For the Americans, very exciting to see the battle of the US 5K team is just, oh my God.
stacked.
That didn't
Nico
include,
wasn't even there.
neither was freaking world champ. So
Yeah.
they might be like the best 5K runners in the world at the moment.
I think they definitely
Definitely
are
as a
in
country,
terms of like
Depth-wise, 100%.
consistency and like showing up and like proper like racing.
insane.
You know,
It's
maybe
definitely the US and
the
then it's
fastest
Germany.
PBs. Germany close second.
Yeah.
Yeah, Motram's had that Oceania record since the 2000s.
Yeah, it's got to
2000
be something like 20 years, I
Yeah.
would guess.
Yeah.
So I ran it 20 years ago, so that's a big one.
Cool to see that that finally go down, and well deserved. Kai led the entire 4K,
The hardest part of the race.
so kind of got it going again. So
Yeah. He led the hardest part of the race. So
I think they were 7:47 and then 12:48. Those front guys closed in 5:01.
That's very fast.
That's very fast. Kai must closed in 5:03. Sheesh,
jeez.
ripping.
Yeah.
Absolutely ripping.
Well done, Kai.
Good to see Andreas come third. Coffee Club TC.
True.
We'll take that. And Yehune.
We got actually Coffee Club TC is kind of thrown down. Blanks and Grant and half the guys in the 1240s.
Is he dominating right now?
Yeah.
I was going to say, nations aside, podcast teams,
Yeah, true.
we're head and heels of everyone.
We're doing great. So yeah, Yehune for the win. So
He's been running really good.
yeah, dude, those Ethiopians, man, they're so good at winning 5Ks.
Particularly 5Ks like that are very quick.
Yeah. So no, it was awesome to see.
That was Oslo?
Yeah, that was Oslo. I
And
mean,
the racing's not stopping. Should we do, instead of a recap, preview? Is it preview time?
it's preview time. To round out this episode, we have one of our very own about to go.
It's race week, baby.
Are you racing on Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
It's
So-
very confusing.
So this weekend in LA, there's technically 2 meets going on, even though they're kind of the same meet. There's the LA Distance Classic, and there's also the LA Grand. Is it the Grand Prix? Yeah. Sunday, I believe, is the Grand Prix. LA is the Distance Classic,
Yeah.
but it's the same meet.
It's the same. Well, it's the funny thing about this meet is last time I did it, I was on the Grand Prix day
Yeah.
on the Sunday.
And now you're on the
And
Saturday.
now I'm on the Saturday. So like, if you're on the
This
Saturday,
is better. Better. Saturday night sounds better
Saturday
than
night is
Sunday
better.
during the day.
However, they don't pay for your accommodation or anything like that. They don't look after you. You have to be on the Sunday. So Susan,
Really?
yeah. So Susan and
Olivia, I
Dylan
think.
and Olivia are on the Sunday.
Sunday.
So they get the whole spiel. Me, Mario,
Sage.
are on the Saturday.
It's literally
I think
half and
maybe.
half.
Or Susan's on the
Interesting.
Saturday. But we're kind of we're the scum. So
Well,
no, I'm kidding. It's like a 2-day LA Grand Prix, LA Distance, whatever the hell.
Should we look up this field?
yeah. Do you know who's in the field? How we feeling? How we vibing?
Uh,
Because you've been absolutely crushing every single workout that I see you do. You're crushing it right now.
Thank you,
So I
Morgan.
know that you're ready to go.
Thank you.
And you just got a haircut. You got your nails done. You got.
gooch
What else?
waxed.
What else?
I
do
was.
you need
I was.
to be
I
ready
wasn't
to go?
sure.
gooch-
I
the
wasn't
gooch-
sure if you wanted me to say
The
that.
gooch is waxed. You could play pool on that thing. Everything's ready to lock and load. Yeah, no, I've been itching to race. I mean, I was, you know,
It's been like the longest time you haven't raced like during a
yeah,
season.
and it's probably the most prepared I've been, which is, you know, hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass for this one. But last year I was racing. I definitely didn't have the setup that I have now, that I'm very fortunate for with my training and my preparation. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to get into some of these Diamond League races. So this is going to be a really good indication of where I'm at. I mean, I ran 3:32 in April against Cam, and that was a great race for me where I was. I feel like I've progressed a lot since then. I think Ethan Strand is potentially in it. Eric Holt's potentially in it.
I'm seeing. Okay, I think I found some entries.
You got a field.
Yeah, I haven't been told too much. I haven't looked at the field, but
Hold the bolt. Yeah, Kieran
Lum.
Lum, Ethan Strand, Waleed Suleiman, Abel Tifra. Kind of the Davis boat. Some UA guys. Abe.
Just a bunch of like really solid American based.
A bunch of US based
15ers.
guys.
3:33, 3:32 guys. So
No Europeans coming over for it.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Just a bunch of US based guys, but I'm sure it'll be good.
it'll be a very competitive race.
It's gold, right?
Gold label. I
It's
think
gonna be gold. I think.
Yeah.
Or it's just Sunday gold.
I think it's still gold.
Both are
Maybe
still.
I'm wrong.
I was told it was a gold label race
Maybe both are. I think that makes sense. Yeah.
because it would make sense considering that like it's the 1500 for that Continental Tour Gold meet. So
That's true.
I believe it's gold. If it's not gold, that
I think
kinda
it'd be
sucks,
good. I think it'd be a good place to start.
but it's a good place to start. It's going to be a very competitive race. I want to run fast. Will it go fast? Who knows? But compete, try and duke it with the guys and see what I can pull off. Yeah, I'm excited to race, and yeah, I mean my training's been great. I just want to be able to
How
go
do
out there and
How do we watch it? How do we tell people to watch it?
I think it's on Peacock
Ooh, nice.
potentially. I don't know because it's an NBC. I think it's like a
Really?
American.
Saturday night.
It's like the same as last year, maybe, but I'm not sure.
now
Maybe
that
Flow Track. I
The
don't know.
Diamond League's not on NBC anymore. It's like or Peacock anymore. It's like you don't log onto the Peacock app as often to watch.
No.
Watch track.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but so I
make
could
sense,
be
though.
incorrect. But yeah, it should be good. I'm hoping to. I'd like to run like faster than season best, which is 3:32.6. I'd like to run like 3:31 or quicker, whatever
It's
it
a
is.
great target.
So
Well, we're very excited to see you go out there and shake your booty.
shake my booty,
Do your thing.
shake my booty.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So
Hell yeah. And there'll be a lot of other good racing at this meet across the Saturday and Sunday.
Mhm.
So pay
Yeah.
attention, everybody.
Yeah,
a
we
lot
have
of people from the OAC team going out
OSC
for it.
team is coming out in force.
So it's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Sick. And also starting tomorrow? Does it start tomorrow or Thursday? What day are we right now?
We're on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
NCAA.
Tomorrow is Thursday. NCAAs must be starting tomorrow then.
It often is. I think it does start Thursday.
They did have
I wasn't sure if it started today or tomorrow. If it's
Along
like,
with the World Cup, but like NCAA's and then World Cup
Yeah,
right
World
below
Cup's
that.
how it goes.
Well, I do go into LA where Paraguay and the US are playing.
Yeah, apparently there's heaps of seats left.
Yeah.
I'm so interested if you're going to turn up there. It's
Nosebleed
going to
seats
feel
for
like the World Cup.
$800.
No, dude, just wait till the last hour. They'll still be like,
Yeah, they're going to have to go down a
they're
lot.
going to have to sell them for dirt cheap.
Dynamic ticket pricing.
Yeah.
Because
It
I heard
is
there's
funny-
like 4,000 tickets, like unsold or something,
No,
for this opening game.
for the opening game, yeah,
It's pretty
4,000.
bad.
It's crazy.
For the
It's
host
actually
host
terrible.
country. Well, we don't even need to get in the freaking corruption of
FIFA.
FIFA right now. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll. Oh, dude,
Yeah, do you know the
pisses me
NCAA
off.
storyline I'm most interested in
Pisses me off.
is can Simeon Birdboy,
But boy,
who's probably overwhelming favorite, break the
the curse?
The curse.
decade-long curse of collegiate record?
Dude, it's not an easy task.
Might be I don't even
No.
know.
Not
I
an
can't
easy
remember who the
task.
first person was. It's like over 10 years of if you break the collegiate record, 1,500 a mile, you never win.
You're not winning the race, yeah. Well, I feel like it'll be exciting to watch them compete, and hopefully Haywood.
Will Marco Langen finally win a title too?
It's going to be very, very. Is he all in on the 5K?
He's
I
all
think
in
he
on
is,
the 5K.
right? Dude, the 15 is going to be crazy because of Simeon, but then also the BYU kid looks so dangerous in any like tactical type race. Like his name is Carter Cutting, I think. I watched the Big 12, I think it is, his conference race.
Oh yeah.
He had the worst positioning ever.
Yeah, he was in last with 200.
like fully boxed in.
Yeah.
And he still won it was amazing that he won that race. So he's amazing. And then obviously there's like the Michigan kids like Trent. There's just so much talent and
Gary
like a lot of
still.
good races. Gary, wow, how could I not even mention him? So yeah, NCAA is going to be absolutely
it's going to be
amazing
blockbuster.
as it always is.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And it's Mick Burns' last hurrah.
last one.
So shout out to Mick.
Shout out to Mick. Shout out to Matan. Go get it.
Yeah. And then you're full-time Morgan McDonald coach. So savor it while you can.
Moving to
then-
Boulder on next Monday.
Yeah.
Is he moving into your spare bedroom?
Yeah. We're going to be roommates.
We actually, that's the next episode after you, George. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just Morgan and Mick for the episode.
living
Living together like a sitcom in Seinfeld. It'd be unreal.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. Fantastic.
But yeah,
That'd be so funny.
so much good track stuff going on right now. It's a great time to be a track fan, to be a track competitor. I guess that's what we are, right?
Yeah.
We're competitors.
We are competitors.
Also fans.
Trying to be.
though.
We're doing our best.
We're trying. All right. Well, I think that's it from us. Episode 233. I feel like at the start, did I say that wrong? Did I say 32? I can't remember.
No, I think we're good. You nailed it. 33.
Let's go. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you all again next week. Bye.